Back up, socks. Morning air. Michelle in Ghana. We are in the rain. So we got up. Well, I saw the lightning flashing in the 3 a.m. hours this morning. I got up, and when I checked, I saw it. Oh, I think it was 4. After 4, thereabouts. But it was going, and you hear the slight rumbling of thunder and all of that. Right? No, I love the rain. I love being in the rain, but I like being home when it's raining. Except again, guys, the generator
is not working.
So, we didn't test it last night. It did the usual journey. On the bike, down to the guy. Second trip to this guy. And that's after 3 fixings with the guy the person who sold me the generator sent to me. So this is, I use the word saga lightly, but this is a saga, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's a generator saga, right? So I reached out to someone who can speak to the Ghanaians, and I guess he spoke to him. He fixed it. So that is after the bike guy, we went there, he wasn't there. Then we had to put it somewhere. When I called him and he was there, we took it back to the place and he had it for most of the morning. So when I sent the bike back for it and paid him to take it up, right, it was in the afternoon. Didn't pay for it again, so that's a good thing, right? So we were at these girls' office for till late, because we're doing certain things. We even asked the mason to come out there and fix certain things on the building. So by the time we got home, we didn't need to turn on the generator. So because of the work at the house, the water was being used heavily. So I figured we'd test it first by pumping some water. Except when we turn it on, it's like it never left.
Right.
Right.
Literally
Never left. So it was the same problem. You hear boom, boom, boom. It just go down and up and down. And when you plugged it in, anything in, well, the pump didn't move at all. Right? I probably should have checked if it needed resetting, because I think the last time I run it beyond the 45 minutes. But even with the phones, it wasn't charging. So these girls have some deadlines to keep, so they have to work on the computer today. So instead of spending my day at home, wrapped up in my bed with the rain sprinkling the place, we are on the road. So we were going to the Haven first, but I don't like where the bathroom is, especially in this rainy weather. It's an ick factor with me. So now we are going to Pizza Man. So you call it Pizza Man Chicken Man, to chill for the day, charge our phones. Well, I'm not engaged in the computer thingy, so I guess I'll read for the day as usual. But we're heading out. So here's the problem now. We are walking from, and we had these bugs following us, right? Yeah. And there are the girls heading down. Bikers don't come up here in the rainy weather. Taxis struggle if they do come. Our usual driver is already in Cape Coast. He'll pick us up later, but we need to get ourselves there. And I mean, we have to go. These girls have deadline. Davia has a whole lot of work for persons who are waiting on her. And Carissa also have a deadline, and we can't keep on and tell people that generator is out, right? Yeah. So, you see, is that a little bug, you know? It's a bug. You hear her, she's screaming?
Hurry up.
Yeah, so.
Let them follow.
So we're taking our time to see. Yeah, there's a lot of, those bugs that fly around during the rainy weather. They're all over the place. In my face. And we have to be mincing our steps because we're afraid to slide in this mud. Oh Lord. I can't see. Push it. Woo, the bugs. One is dead on the front of the. Come over this side. Right.
Look for Adrian. Show Adrian.
That's Adrian. Yeah. So we are in cracks and you see how Deva stepping. Deva really need to get where she's going. But those two have raincoats, we don't.
Yeah, we need to buy one.
So we're under the umbrella, getting a little wet, or a lot of wet,
You know.
but we have to mince our steps, you know. They're mud! Ah! So I was telling you about the bikers. They don't come up here during the weather, and you understand that. It's a life threat. So, yeah, they skid in the water. You guys can see what it's like when the rain falls here.
Show a little bit.
Huh?
Slip and show the road.
Carissa say I should show the road, so take your time, walk over that side. I had to put on my so there's not a lot of options. So you have to take time in this brush. Continue on the, that's what she said. Yeah, continue on the side with the, yeah. So we're in the rain. And again, this why people said positive things also happen here. Positive things do happen. This is not really negative. It's just something you have to navigate.
Right.
Right? And it still don't bother me. I remember when we used to go country, Mama, every summer Mommy used to send us to the country, and I'm from Brandon Hill in Clarendon, right? And let me tell you, before Mama lived down at the square in the town, she lived up on the hill. And I remember one year to get up to the house, rain was tearing. I don't remember if it's Doreen or which one of the bus them will they come on. But I tell you, I go down for my hands. And my hand take it first step, my foot take it next. And it's a crawl up. Because the wet, you go up a hill, you know. Black, shiny mud. So you have to be careful how you step. Now, I ain't a risk slide all the way down at the hill. So I put my hand down on the ground. And I just step with the hand, then step with the foot. Step with the hand, step with the foot. Yeah, that's what I did. So the bikes cannot navigate here at all. So our usual nowadays biker was kind enough to ask us to walk to Brebia, which is what we are doing.
Yeah, stop.
And
Look how much slide up on David head.
Come on. Whoa! Yeah, these insects come out when it's raining. Yeah, so the air we're blowing. Watch David.
David look like a fly. Look really good.
Fly them stop on our head. That's about how much?
3, 4, 5.
Yeah, when you come out sometimes the flies just swarm. But anyway, as I said, we're coming up the hill in Brebia to meet Emmanuel laughing at us. So guess what now? 2 going to go and 2 wait.
Yeah.
Because he's the only one willing to do this. We don't have any. No raincoat. We have an official one. Watch him something here. I don't know if you guys can see them. Yeah, look there. Yeah. So, who will go first? Yeah, and we'll go and walk. Yeah, we'll go and walk. We're not sit down here, so I'll go and walk.
Carry who you carry?
So,
bring you this.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so carry them first and we go and walk. No, you and she, the Adriana. So Adriana and David is going first. No, me have to walk out them bugger. Can we walk them out? Yeah. Right, so we're coming up from up there, from that hill. Up there. Yeah. That's Line of Judah up there. And this is regular, so the rain weather coming. Don't know what we're going to do. But we're going to go through with it. We're going to... I'm good. You guys keeping my company while I'm walking in the rain. So I'll go on talking. Come now, Agent Carissa. So since me have to walk anyway, me hope the bugs disappear because they go in your eye. They're landing on my camera. They're landing on my glasses. They're landing on the umbrella. I don't want to fight them and skid in this mud. Wait no lady. Me taking my time, I'm coming out. Woo. I want to reach the corner before. Then that me do. I'm over to the right already. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, so. Oh, sorry. One landed in my mouth a while ago. Yeah. So I can't talk too. I can't open my mouth too much because I don't want any in my mouth. Why are they so far? This girl, look how far she is. Woo! They look like they're all over. This, guys, is one of the reasons why. Oh my lord, I had my bag open since I took out the phone. So rain. By the time we reach, we wet up completely, right? But me enjoy the rain. The good thing is I don't think there's gonna be a lot of persons at the place there, Pizza Man, Chicken Man. So we'll get time to dry off while sitting in the wet clothes. But I'm good. I don't know. Do you know these things don't bother me? In fact, what people would call, because some people call it stress, some call it knowledge, negative, whatever. I don't know. I don't care what people call it, but to me, a challenge in life is better than a boring one. That's me. I like life's challenges. I like solving problems. If I really get into trouble, I think, if I don't have challenges. My mind, it's one of the reasons why I'm always reading. I don't like to not have my mind occupied. So if I'm waiting anywhere, at the doctor's office, in a taxi, you know, you can enjoy the scenery. Well, me, if I'm not enjoying the scenery, I'm reading. I can tell you that. Morning. So, hi. Is that Prosper? Hi. Yeah, so I prefer to be engaged, mind-wise. So I think Ghana is perfect for me. Always compared to Jamaica. And as I said, somebody said this was a regression. And I guess in their mind it is. But I don't know. To me, it's better. And even if I was living in Jamaica, where I have my house is kind of a little bit like this. I think it has improved over the years in terms of availability for like transportation passing through and so on. But I remember the community. There's one way. Woo! One way in. Make you walk behind. Make you walk behind you. Right? So oh yeah, come out in the rain, Park Crazy? Yeah. Why are you coming out in the rain?
I'm going to work.
Oh. Well, I guess we're going to work too. Yeah. Well, these going to work. I'm tagging along. Yes, so we have to mince our step even more here. And I'm following Park Crazy's step on the hill, right? Curry, be careful, you know. Woo! Wait for her. Come. Thanks, Sparkwazy. Carissa, stick up with me because if you drop me now, take your time, mother. Right?
Run like waterfall.
Come. The Sparkwazy, I hold my answer. You hold on for me too. Because at least if you drop, you have to find little rough patches. Yeah. Yes.
And this is what it's like with horrible roads and walking in the rain.
Well, they're not horrible.
Horrible.
It's just not conducive to rain. Right, Sparkwazy? The road is just not conducive to rain.
Yeah.
Can't take the rain. But when it's dry, and then they have two extremes. When it's dry, you still have a car skidding.
Yeah.
And they're just killing people. Because it gets in your eye, it gets in your nose. It messes up your clothes.
Yeah.
Yes, because my bags are red. Some of the time when you come off the bike, the bag's red from
Dirty.
the birds. Right, so your dress, I think if you dress in the dry time going anywhere and you hop on a bike, you're likely to get
Dirty.
messed up. Yeah. So it just is what it is. You know, and it's just something you have to deal with. Didn't have that kind of dust in Jamaica,
Wait, what is?
but
Let's just see what
but every situation has its pros and cons. I still prefer it here.
Yeah.
I can tell you that. And here, quick, David said, Carissa say, yeah, we prefer it here. We could have gone back to Jamaica. We chose to come here, and regardless of what I say and what I share about my experiences, this is where we're at, and we are happy to be here, right? And it's challenging, but exciting too. Walking in the mud,
Yeah.
navigating so that you don't slide.
And I
Yeah.
like the rain. I'm getting my workout in and some rainy time.
Yeah, so we're going on with the walk until Emmanuel
bike
come back for us. Right? And then no, another day I have to think about finding money to carry back that generator for the man to look at it again. And that too is his own challenge, but it is what it is. Right? So when we get to where we're going, we'll see you then.
Yeah.
Alright.